Welcome to what I hope you find is the most important class in your college career. No matter what your major is, you can benefit from a class called Human Sexuality because it's all about your life. 23 years ago when they asked me to teach this class, I thought, oh my, I'm married and have 2 children, but there is no way I can teach a class called Human Sexuality. Sex is not something I grew up discussing in a comfortable atmosphere. In fact, mum was the word. But I thought if my supervisor had enough faith in me to teach it, I could certainly do it. Now I know that was the best decision I could have made. It is my favorite class to teach, and I realize how important it is to each one of you. At the time they asked me to teach, I was working on my master's degree, so I took 9 hours of human sexuality classes one summer. I still don't consider myself an expert, but I do feel more confident. The first semester I had 7 students, and I don't know who was more nervous, me or the students. I now can easily fill 3 sections every semester. I try to keep them at 20 students, but you're going to find out your human sexuality instructor has a hard time saying no, especially when it comes to turning away students who want to be in her class. This is a fun class, but we will be talking about a lot of serious stuff. I believe that learning about issues concerning sex should be fun, not dirty nor embarrassing, so you will see that I work very hard to help each one of you feel comfortable in our class environment. If you are single and sexually active, this class is all about helping you make good choices to keep yourself healthy and free from unwanted pregnancy and disease, not to mention the emotional aspect of our sexuality. This class will instill in you the importance of monogamous relationships. I also believe that one can go back to not being sexually active, a second virginity, if you will. In fact, I challenge each one of you, if you are sexually active and not in a committed relationship, to make a choice to abstain between now and the end of the semester. Now, if you're married, please do not take me up on that offer. That would be a horrible choice. However, if you're not in a committed relationship, that might be a great choice until you learn all that we're going to learn this semester. A good decision is an informed one, and unfortunately I cannot teach you all you need to know in a day. It will take us the whole semester to do that. One student who took me up on that offer one semester told me that it was not easy to go back to not being sexually active, but it was the best thing they could have done. Do you know how old one is when their brain is fully developed? Age 20. Just look at all the decisions concerning our sexuality we make before we have a fully developed brain. Many of us might wish we could take back some of those decisions. If you are single and not sexually active, you need to know that that's the best choice you could make. It's sad that we live in a society that gives the impression that if you are still a virgin, something is wrong with you. We need to hold these people in esteem as they are making a great choice. In fact, you would be amazed at how many people really are making that choice today. And if you're married, and someday 90% of you will be, you will learn how to make the most of your sexuality so that it can enhance your relationship. I believe that sex education is the one class you can't afford to flunk. I also feel it's the one class you can't afford to not take. You're going to learn that human sexuality is all that we are. It's not just for reproduction or just the act of having sex. Sexuality is much bigger than sex. I've learned that some people wish their lives would be easier. Many of the choices we make in life make our lives very difficult. Instead of wishing your life were easier, make you better by making better choices in your life. When you are better, life will be better.